Hi, I'm Inspire and welcome to my tutorial. Today I'll be teaching you the official choreography from the Shape Nice music video by Afro, Vybz Kartel and Dre Skull.
Back it up, fling it up, boom. Back it up, yeah, fling it up, fling it up, back it up, fling it up, back it up, back it up, yeah, fling it up, back it up, fling it up, boom. Back it up, yeah, fling it up, back it up, fling it up, back it up. Got your body shape nice, body shape nice. See your body shape nice, see your body shape nice, body shape.
So we're gonna start off by teaching you the chorus. In order to teach this, I'm going to split this up into 4 sections just to make it simple and easy for you. So let's start off with the first 8 count. To begin, you stand with your feet apart, no further than shoulder's length. To begin, you jump on a and count. You just jump. And the reason why you're jumping is to relax your knees, just say I have bouncy, loose knees. So it's not a deep squat. You just want to loosen the knees. So you jump on and. You're gonna wind twice, which is 1, 2. Then you're gonna lift your right leg and pop it up to the side. At the same time, you kind of pop your booty to the left. So it's pop. Once you get here, you do a kick on an and count, which is your prep for you to jump. When you jump, you want to jump with your feet together and your knees slightly loose and bouncy, just like the first stance that you have, but you turn to the side. So we start by going and 1, 2, 3, and 4. With the arms, you go and you cross. You're going to uncross them, but still place them back on your hips. You're going to put your arms up here. This is when you get to here. You're going to kick. And then you're gonna throw your arms up. So the arms are cross, uncross them, put them on your hip, put them behind your neck, like so. And then on 4, you're gonna shoot them straight up. So altogether, that first 4 count is and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Make sure your knees are bent here or else the rest of the choreography isn't going to go well for you. So once you get to 4, you're going to roll up from your pelvis, carrying it all the way up to buck. Really put a lot of force into that because you want your body to buck so hard that you have to react and roll back down. So we just did 4. We're going to roll up and 5. Right? You can also throw your shoulder into there like you're doing fling as well. So you fling and buck your head at the same time to give it more power. So I rolled up and 5. Then I'm going to roll my body back down. 6 and 7. On 7, there's a beat that goes pa. You're going to pop your booty on that one as well. So when you pop right here, you're going to jump facing forward. Pa. With both your arms up, you're holding them together up here, and then you're going to rock your hips to the right twice, while at the same time you're pulling this right elbow down, almost like you want to meet the hips together. So you hit the hip and the elbow together. So you jump here and you go 1, 2. So let me get the counts all together for you because that's the first 8 counts. You go and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and that's the first 8 count of the chorus. So this is part 2. So we just finished doing this. This is 8 and, right? So once you get here, you are going to swing this left arm around with a lot of force, just like that. Right? At the same time, you're going to jump. You can't just step because you won't get around there that quickly, but I'm just stepping left and right just to let you get the feet together. So I'm going left, right to turn my body around. But you're hopping at the same time. So with a lot of force while this arm is still swinging. To swing your body around. So from here we go 8 and 1 and. Once you get here, you're going to use this left arm that you just swing around to push your left hip down twice, which is 1, 2. As you can see, this left heel is raised. You're going to slam that down into the floor with a lot of force to then do a slight wave with the left side of your body to bring your neck up and stop. So heel down, my hip, my torso, my chest, head, and then I stop. So we just did 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So that's the first 4 counts. Then you're going to pop your booty twice. Start with the left one, you go left while looking, you place your heel down, then you go over to your right and pop again. So that's 5 and 6. You're going to slam this right heel down while pushing your hip to the right. Boom, to carry it around to the left so that you can start whining. And you're only going to whine twice. So heel around and you whine twice. 1, 2. Let me face forward so that you can see what my heel is doing. So when I bring my hip around, once I bring my hip around, I'm going to shoot my heel inwards. That's the left heel. In and then the toe, heel and then the toe. And I'm whining at the same time. So it's 1, 2. Right? So let me turn back around. So we just did 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So that's the second 8 count. So all together we just did 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. That's the end of the second 8 count. So we just finished the second 8 count and I'm about to teach you the third. We're almost there. Just 2 more 8 counts left. So I'm going to teach you a slight groove first. Before I turn around and continue from the second one, you're going to be stepping forward, back, forward, back. So right together, left together, right together, left together. Every time I step forward, my shoulders also lean forward. And then when I step back in, I lean back. So this is a groove. I want to be really chill, really swaggy, really cool, like you don't care with your body movement. At the same time, your arms will be doing, you shake twice, crossed, you shake twice with them out, you carry them back in and roll, and then you're going to fling it up as he says in the song. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So with the feet, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. But you'll be trying to jump into that from ending the whine with the heel toe, heel toe. So I'm here, I'm going to take my right leg to start off this third 8 count. So we're going to go 1. So I want to jump into that really quickly. So we're going 1, 2, 3, fling it up, right? Once you get here, that's the first 4 counts of this 8 count. You're going to swing both your arms down to then bring them back up and do this powerful hit. It doesn't matter how it looks, you just want it to be huge, really big and powerful. At the same time, you're lifting your left leg up. I don't care how it looks, it just needs to be big and powerful. So from fling it up, you swing down and up. And he says boom. So you're going boom, right there. So that's 5. You're gonna step down on and with bringing this left leg back. Then you're going to take the right leg, step back as well, and then step forward again with the left. So you're just going ta ta ta. So my leg is up, I'm just going ta ta ta. Once you're here, you are going to lift your right leg up, swing it around to carry it behind you, and then shoot down right here. However, there are arms. So I just finished this. I'm going to step back. While I'm swinging back, I'm shooting my arms out, forward and then out by leaning back. So that's for the 1, 2, 3. When I get back to 3, I want to make sure I grab here because I need my arms to be like that for the next move. So I go 1, 2, 3. That's the arm for there. When I pick that leg up, my arms follow it. So up and around. Then I go down to grab my ankle, right? So that is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. From the top once more, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. And that's the end of the third 8 count. So now we're finally at the last 8 count. So we just ended here, grabbing our ankles. I want you to come up really slowly, really sexy, however you'd like it, just raising your head up and caressing your leg and coming up slowly. So we just did and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And so you have and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and to do all of this caressing of that lovely left leg that we all have, right? So you come all the way up here, then he's going to say fling it up. He says fling it up twice, but you're going to do it on the second one. I repeat, he says fling it up twice for this part, but you're doing it on the one that's in the background, which is the second one. You're coming up. This is 5 and. You're lifting your hip up, back, back, twice, really quickly, tap, tap, to leave that left leg extended. So my arms at the same time, I'm forcing them up like fist first, but I put them back down and then they come back up in with my palms spread open. So it's fist and then spread them. So it would be fling it up, just like this. And I'm going to take this right hand in a fist, I touch my thigh, then my knee, and then I touch my ankle. So that's fling it up, thigh, knee, ankle. Then I'm going to raise my head slowly again, and that's the end of that 8 count. So all together, this 8 count is just and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. And that's the end of the choreography for the chorus.
Yeah, you bad, yeah, you better than bad, bad, yeah, you better than bad, 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 yeah, you better than bad. Hey, it be you that I'm waiting for.
So the next section I'm going to teach you is the first part of the Afrobeat verse, which is after Vybz Kartel's verse and the chorus. So you're gonna start by bringing this right leg up. So you'll be standing facing forward, but then you're gonna swing this right leg up. At the same time, you want to caress your butt and slide this left hand up to your knee. So a nice cute little pose, so boom. So that's the first count. So this is 1. Once you get here, you're going to slam this right foot down into the floor while turning your body around, so facing backwards. But you want to be looking over your left shoulder. While you do that, this right hand is punching straight across. So no diagonals, it's just straight across, like you're punching the wall to your left. So it would be 1, 2, really sharp. Once you get here, you're going to swing the right arm up, and the left hand follows to bring you over to your right. Once you get here, you're going to do 2 forceful hits down with your arms. So it's just 1, 2, really quickly. At the same time, you're popping downwards. So you're going 1, 2, right? The squat doesn't have to be too deep. Don't worry about it. It's just 2 forceful pops. So we start by going 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. So that's how quick it is. Once you get here, you're going to jump while at the same time you're swinging. So you hop on this right leg. Just a slight hop to get you out of this squat. Hop while at the same time swinging the left arm and the left leg around to carry you around. You bring your legs inwards. Once you get here, you want to swing your head around. So you're swinging your head from the right to the left. And that's 7. So you just did 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7. So 8 is just going to be you standing. You're going to step out with your right leg while crossing your arms over your chest. So you step 8 and is just you releasing and popping that chest out. So your arms are crossed, you pop your chest out and you bring your arms out to the side. So you're not covering your chest anymore, right? So you're here. You're going to go down into a slow, sexy squat. So tilt your head back. You don't care about how you look. You're just going down for like a count and a half. So you want to go down slowly to make them feel like you're going all the way down into a deep squat. So it's a trick. So you're just going 1, so you pause in between falling into that deep squat. You don't go all the way down. So 8 and 1 and 2. Then you're going to lift this hip up on the left and 3 and look to your left at the same time. So you're here 1 and 2 and 3. Once you get here, you are going to jump over to your right to bend and touch the floor at the same time. So you're going ta 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 pa. So in order to get into that bend over, I have to step right left, but it's not like exaggerated like in the chorus where I did that big jump to get around. It's just 2 small steps. Ta ta. Once I get here, I go ta ta and go straight down immediately. Once I get here, I come up slightly. Then I'm going to take both my hands and clap them forward. This left knee also, while I'm coming up, turns to face you. So here, I'm going to clap. Then I'm going to buck forward. So I'm going to go down, up, clap, forward. Once I get here, I roll back slightly. I'm going to grab, caress my butt, so I bring it back. Then my arms come forward. I push my butt out. And now I'm going to bend my back. So I'm going to be real awkward here. I bend my back. And then I'm going to pop. So I just did back. My hands go down while my butt is still poked out to the back. But then when I raise my hands, I bend my back over, and then I pop. And that's the end. So from the top, it goes 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1. And that's the end.
Better take Panadol. Dancehall king, world boss general. Fi Caribbean, American, and African guy. Back it up, swing it up, boom. Back it up,